daily broadcast that is streaming live from the camp of the Great Gardens of Pro400. And we're actually here to present a few things out there that you can trust of the Lord in the Lord. Now, I'm actually streaming here in Tapo and Konya, the city set on hills, and in the gardens where you can see all activities that is taking place here. We still have some few hours days ago only to speed up the lateness and the laziness found in human, and that when the Lord lead the path of a saint leading the path of judgment, then let it not fail. Let's see the beauty of such a land. If it has only become a land for us to stand here and watch and talk, it wouldn't earn us anywhere. But trusting the Lord of the heavens, what is it actually is why we are here on earth, to show what is powerfully, biblically, scripturally, kingdom-wise of heaven and the Lord and God and Creator and of His angels. We are talking actually about what? Whether this is progressively going to see the light of day or not. We finally made it, that we did not determine this seed sown here according to the times of human or calendar, but of the Spirit. So these of a Spirit. Now I want us to look at the last seed sown. So last to last seed sown. And that's why we're actually broadcasting here. We want to actually take a cool look at it and see the progress or what we actually see on the screen. And here is it. We actually titled this as what? AF.AM.TP Pro400 last to last seed sown for YR2023. The times as it's led of an angel. This is actually streaming on Mission and Ministry Service Live with our own system, and we will not fail because the Lord is there that is commanding it. Now, I would like you to tour or take a walk in this place that we may see what is actually happening. If you have a place or piece of land given and you joke with it, the Spirit will joke with you. Because if you see the progress of this is the very last part of the land or the last part of the project actually to have a seed sown. This is the very strength. There's very strength of the seed sown, the last seed sown. The stick here or the stem of this should tell you there is no way you can say if you had followed the time and instruction of the angels that you will ever fail. Because this is the very last seed sown, and we can see how big and large it is, even for my finger or thumb. Look at it, the last seed sown, which is weighing about 3 feet right now on this side here. But we also look at it on the same length, you can see from that spot. It's doing so well. It is mightily doing well. And let's take a walk in this place. Look, you don't have to joke. When we say don't joke, the Lord that is leading the path knoweth His strength and what it is. It is a spiritual battles. So I want us to just take a look at all this. Let me find myself also in this place. I just want to see this as a support for this project. Whether you agree or disagree, or whether you want to see it flourish or not, the Lord has shown already what He could have done and what He can do. Yet He's still doing it. This is all last part of seed sown in the late October. Here, this seed have been sown in the late October. I'm telling you, whether you believe it or not, this is less than 1 month, and you are seeing over there. We'll go and see what is happening. Less than 1 month, and this is taller, as you can see right now. And take a look at it. Look at it. So, do you have the land resources wasted, or you have to put it into good practice like you are saying it here? Do you not see it big enough to tell that there is so much improvement? This is what the white man would love to see on your land, or something like a group or a generation that is springing up from you. If I have anything to broadcast, then it should be this. This is why we are broadcasting with MMS Live channel, so that we are not taking any permission from nobody but our own rule that makes the heaven and the promises of the universe. Check around and just look around. What is here that you did not find as if you have had it measured already before putting it into this place? Do not say the land is not fertile. It is this I can tell you. You can say the land is fertile. A sword that is leading. Look at it closely. Just look at it. Let's take a cool look at it. If we are making what we are saying is real. Look at what I'm saying. Look at the stem of something that is less than 1 month, and it's this. Even this one, you can say is less. Yes, just say less than 1 month. We are only seeing these things happen live. That you may know that we are not here to joke. And look at the color, the stem, and the coloration of the leaf. That's all I want us to be looking at. So that if the Lord is pouring out a spirit of righteousness, you will not waste the energy. You will not waste the energy. If it is a fuel we are giving you to work, make sure you put it into what good practices. I hope you all can see. All that is here, there is nothing showing that there is no life or no hope in what God and His holy angels have been doing. It is such a great and greatness unto the west. That is west. And the heavens approve of their works. And now we are having what? Nothing like you are sitting there. No. You actually need what? A perfect time of the angel. If the Lord decides that He will pour out righteousness in any day, that is the time you need to what? Follow. You don't have to follow it because it is written or it's on any calendar. Whilst I'm walking here, I'm showing you what is of the hope that even to the last part where nobody can grow, where nobody can grow anything, we have grown it. You have no idea, but the idea is already pouring out this information. You need to follow what is of the angels to do what is right. For a God cannot pour out a righteousness without somebody who lead a path. The God could be leading the path. But look at it. That same God is this how that giving what? His spirit unto a flesh that is a man or probably a woman, so that we did not see failure. All that is here. If you just take a look around it and you say, yes, we thank the Lord for this work, you will not have wasted, or it's just worth saying thank you, and also practically showing something. I'm walking here. We may see the very good looks of such a thing. For the first time, I'm taking what? A coverage. The Lord is well and well to do. He has made a holiness curator. So holiness curator is this, that you cannot fail. We are seeing all that is taking place in here. And here, on the side here, you can see in the flowering stage. I decided not to show you the flowering stage. Why? Because we have to start from where the project ends, like the last day of seed sown. That's why I named it what? Last to last, which you can probably say it will never see the light of beauty like you are seeing here. You can see the flowering stage of it. This is what the Lord needed to know. So if I have any good news, I should only go around and the right time of my coming, give you the right information or news. That is my message. That is my news. That is my story. My story is not what somebody is writing about me. What I can say is of the Lord. So this had been sown in the very early days of October. Yes, I'm telling you. You can mention any other month. But I tell you, early October had this thing been sown. And you are seeing the flowering stage of it already. Yes, and that is where I stood the other time and speak on the land of that is the very first time we brought up the Pro400. So that walking back to where Pro400 stands as an angel in the white, dressed in the gown, as a saint, that day I show you the character of people and laziness. But when there is so much power and forces of spirit of the Lord, the one who wishes to fail will not see it fail, but rather this, the unexpected answers, the results. Now you can see that we are with what? Flowers. The same place, the same month work, but that one is late and this one is early. So early stage of it does not even determine how it will be because of the month. It would have been what? A month, September, and any other thing. But all this still tell you that it doesn't matter what month it is, but when the God is still working. If you can prophesy pregnancy for people or God is about to do changes in the life of person, then why not shown here that we rather don't promote prostitution by what? Food and fruitfulness. Food and what? Fruitfulness. Now I see a hair growing of a great glory. Check out and look at it. On this same day, we are seeing what you didn't expect. So it's a miracle, right? It's a miracle. Let it not fail to, as the Lord is never failed. So it's a miracle to see just as this early flowering stage and carrying it what? Glory of hair. So for her to go where the God never failed. Let's take a look at it, close look. On this same place, we are saying we have a lot. Now, my language, you actually would have to understand it only when you're seeing the work and the energy. Did we not find what you put in here as a seed now as a beautiful product. On the screen, do you find it? Let us trust the Lord once again. For he that is Lord is saying that follow his great ones. His people, you may not see them as great ones because you didn't say, or you didn't give us, or you didn't raise us. So you might not respect it, or you might not obey it, but at least, if you claim to have any religion or any belonging, you have to. I want to tell you, the Lord God who has said he hated what? Calling of what? Ghosts and worship of people. It's just in Ghana here. It is in Ghana you can find people who worship through what? Dead people calling their name. It's not right to do so. Yeah, it's never right. But I tell you, we didn't do this and everything is working in the fullness of the Lord's expectation. What is the Lord's expectation? USA will feed her people or children. And Africa, you will see it as a problem and US feeding Africa again. Just check, just look around. You see there's a smoke. This smoke tells you that day, I came here, the one who uses the fire to begin something, and the earth and the waters would never fail because they are as connected. If you had this as a sickle, I told you my sickle project. Do you find this? It's a kind of arrangement that you need to also follow to get things done at the right time. You see how this place, even though they have arranged this to prepare sickle as it may be a different name to them, but I tell you, it has flooded the whole place. If you are a studying person, you understand what I'm saying is flooded here. So if we continue to pour in waters upon waters here, why would you not listen and follow the path of righteousness? Righteousness did us feed people because of what? Hospitality of a saint. So if the white people or our people did not feed, if they did not support you in all your needs and wants, where do you think you can have it established? Who is this that is fueling your good doing or a wrong seed sown? This one, you can tell. You can tell that I'm not fake. I'm not showing fake situation here. Who can drive you to do the right thing is actually your very main problem. Yes, so if I cause lateness or laziness in you, that it's impossible. Then it means that I'm not working. I'm only following someone's property. But if we also see it as it is right now, that I didn't actually just say it won't go well. Just as the time I'm working hard and hard, I know what it is. You don't feed me. I have only what it takes to live on like nothing. But out of nothing, I show you this. You know how many probably acres you'll be seeing. Like if it were your individual project and you see this, you will tell us the whole world that day you are the great king of kings. But the Lord God, who began it here out of fire under these very bamboos, he is this person that is still here. Now you can see a project like this. Do you know what is in it? And you can see the smoke. God has been like a smoke, or his presence that dwelleth on a mountain, and he tells you it will smoke because it cannot even contain his holy presence or his power of fire greatness. So when you see smoke, remember there is somebody who geared the activities of the smoke, or there's a great hard-working spirit that made it. So we cannot see the smoke just like a smoke. It is not smoke. It is a particulate of healing to the universe. And so if you do it well, the Lord will decide to show you also the time that is right. If you were sleeping and I came to wake you up, then I would have done the best thing ever. I walk in here that we may see if I have worked well or not. Working well determines who I am, not what people write about me. Of course, if you practically put the words into practices like you're putting it into real action and performance, and you see the result, what account or testimony do you hold? You will write a good thing or you give a report based on what you have witnessed. If you did it well at the right time or not, it is this. This you're going to say you would have an account written up or a document. So a document was an angel. You didn't believe or you didn't see it. You don't have to belong or you don't have to become a member of what I am, but I'm a leader already. What do I lead? Good things. Where the apostolic powers and spirit will go out on the field and destroy all unclean spirits and pull down idols and all so many things that do not actually raise me what I am to what I am, but to say, oh, these ones rather are not good for the consumption now. It might be useful one day because the Bible says, for Baal shall return. So I know that these things, I tell you, you must only understand when we need this on that. Not that it become a practice and worship. So that if you do not even know what is within and time expectation of the Lord, then you begin to just worship because it becomes a culture or a way of tradition. You only have to see your good work spring up. It means that there's a person. So following after a path of kingdom of heaven, and you will know that any other kingdom is under one kingdom. I will say that we are not just here joking, but this of the sword is leading. And it is this, I would say, oh, we didn't waste our time talking. Yes, we didn't what actually make so much noise. You see all this? If it's a coal for fueling engine, you see it happen here. Do you know why the seed sown on this very portion looks like you are just seeing what it is? What it means here, normally when you prepare